Hi guys, welcome to the second week of Genesis. I hope you're loving reading this book of beginnings. Again, we're in this amazing place of Newtown, so it's lots of hustle and bustle. I love bringing Trasher Bible to the middle of the city. Genesis actually means in the beginning. It's actually the first three words in the first of the sentence, in the beginning. I love the fact that we get to journey through this book of all the beginnings. It's the beginning of man, of creation, of the nations, of the nation of Israel. As you read it, it's almost like going back into a photo album and seeing what your family history looks like. Translated into Greek, it means origin, source, or generations. Today in this snapshot, I want to focus on that word generations, because there are things in the Bible, literary things, that help you push you along in the story. You probably are not old enough to remember this, but when I was a child, there were these books that had a bell, a Tinkerbell actually, and when the bell rang, you turned the book, and it meant a momentum and a move or a shift forward in the story. So some of these books in the Bible, the authors have actually put these things to propel you through the journey. In the book of Genesis, it's the words saying, these are the generations of, or in the account of. Let me run you through these. 10 times it says this in the book of Genesis. These are major sections of the book. We've got the intro in Genesis 1 to 2:3. Then I'm actually going to read where they are so that you can highlight them. In 2:4 it says, this is the account of the heaven and the earth, or the generations of the heaven and the earth. And then it goes through that account. 5:1 is the generations of Adam. 6:9 is Noah. 10:1 is the sons of Noah, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. 11:10 is Shem. 11:27 is Terah, who is the descendants of the father of Abraham. 25:12 is Ishmael. 25:19 is Isaac. 36:1 is Esau, and 37:2 is Jacob, and then the 12 sons of Jacob. You can see this generational progression through this book, and I love that. Overall structure, guys, in chapter 1 to 11, this is the primeval history. This is the creation, the fall of man, the flood, and the Tower of Babel. How did we get different languages on the earth? The Bible answers that for you. 12 to 50, chapters 12 to 50, this is the patriarchal narratives. So we get to meet the fathers of the faith. This is the foundation upon which our Christianity is based. Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Joseph. As you jump into these books, get to know these guys, because we're going to see their whole life, the good, the bad, and the ugly. So get to know Abraham. Get to know how that man of faith went up that mountain to sacrifice his son. Would you do that? In my heart, I'm not sure if I do that, Lord. Give me the faith to be that obedient to your word. Fun fact, that very mountain that Abraham walked up to sacrifice Isaac, but of course God intervened, is in fact in the old city of Jerusalem. And today that is where the Dome of the Rock is actually being built 1300 years ago. That was where Solomon's temple was built. That's where Herod's temple was built. You can go and visit that site today. We are not talking about characters here that are fictional. We are talking about people that lived on this earth and lived for Jesus on this earth and did amazing things and are the foundation of our faith. Your dive this week is the life of the patriarchs, called The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. I think I would want some editing if God was going to put my life in the Bible and millions and upon millions of people, but no, God just puts the facts in there of Abraham and Isaac and Jacob. I love it. Your deep dive this week is from the amazing Ryan Kerrison, called Omni What. There's all these words about God is omnipresent, omni this. So he's going to take you through the nature of God and explain God to you. Have fun reading Genesis this week.